What's up, you guys? It's Jeremy, and as you can tell, I have new lighting. It's great. It's amazing. Truly. So yeah, if you guys don't know, I finally purchased my own studio light, so now my videos won't look as shitty. I say that basically every single video, saying the previous video won't be okay. So yeah, I just really wanted to announce that before I get to the story time, because girl, this story time gets legit, okay? Let's get started with this time. So if you guys don't know, which you probably don't know, but anyways, my ex, I'm not gonna say his name because I have some decency to respect him, although what he did is very disturbing. So let me give you some background kind of information. So we dated for about a month, we broke up, and then we didn't really talk that much. However, he was still in love with me kind of, and he would always send me really long text messages. He would tell me goodnight, he would call me all the time, he would call me baby boy, and all this really crazy ass shit for someone who is now my ex-boyfriend. And this all happened last year when he was telling me how much he loves me and everything after we broke up. So I'm like, boy, girl, whatever, move on, okay? Move the fuck on already. So anyways, actually I just lied to you, March this year, I get this random call. And it's from my ex-boyfriend, because I still had his number, so it was still his contact ID. And I was like, what the fuck does this boy want? But of course I answer it because I'm reckless as hell, of course. So I answer it and I pretend like I don't know who he is. I'm like, who is this? Blah, blah, blah. And in the background you can hear that he's in a car. You know when you call someone and you're on speaker, and then you can just tell they're in a car by the sounds it makes? Yeah, that was him. He was basically in the car. So I was like, okay, what does this boy want? Basically talking to him, I'm acting like I don't have his number, and he's telling me to go outside. And I'm like, who is this? And he tells me who he is, and I'm like, okay, first off, you don't know where I live. What do you mean come outside? And then he's like, well, I found out where you live. I was like, okay, girl, you're lying, you're joking, because in the whole time of dating and after dating, I never told you where I lived. We never went to my house. So how the fuck will you know where I live? You don't. You don't. But anyways, then he talks about how my dad is outside barbecuing and he sees him. So I go outside in my backyard, so he can't really see me, I guess. And of course, my dad is out front barbecuing. He's literally barbecuing. So now I know this dude knows exactly where I live, and he's outside because he knows what my dad is doing. So I'm like, okay, why? I don't want to. I'm not going to. Keep in mind, at this time, I was not fully out to my dad and mom. My parents, I don't know why I said dad and mom, but both of them, was not fully out. And then he told me that he was going to threaten to basically come to my house, inside my house, and talk to my parents about me. Basically, he was going to out me to my own family if I didn't go outside. So you know what I did? I went outside. So I walk out there, and there's this beat up, old ass, scratched ass, blue ass van, fucking minivan. I'm not joking, you think I'm making this up, but no. Seriously, it was literally the van from the Kendrick Lamar album cover, those cheap ass vans. Yeah, he was driving that, and it was over there, parked in front of my yard, just sitting there. So I'm like, okay, I'm either gonna, one, die, or two, die. One of those, I don't know which one it's gonna be. Great. So anyways, I finally built up enough confidence and strength to be like, you know what? I'm gonna take power of my life and I'm gonna see what this bitch wants. So I walk my ass over there, my little white Scorpio ass, over there, go to the van, and then he doesn't come out. I'm in front of the van now, I'm looking right at him, and he's waving for me to come into the van. He's like this. And I'm like, bitch, no, I am not going in that van. I'm not going in your rape van, sir. No. He's constantly telling me, and then he rolls down the window, he's like, get in. And I was like, first of all, bitch, you get out. You are in my neighborhood, you're in my house, get the fuck out of your minivan. And then he rolls up his window, and then he gets out. So he walks around the van, and he comes, and he's coming for a hug right away. And I'm just like, so I put my hands up like this as if I'm gonna fight. However, I'm not gonna fight because I don't know how to fight. Anyway, so my hands are up like this, and then he just hugs me. And then I'm like this. And I do a little touch on his neck kind of thing, a little lion claw, So anyways, I touch his neck, and then he's grabbing me from the hips area. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? So I push off like this, and I back up. And when I push him away from me, his hands are on my hips, so he glides around my hips all the way to my stomach until he lets go and gets off of me. Right at this exact moment, I realize I know exactly what this boy came here for. This bitch. Well, I'm just looking at him, I'm like, what the fuck do you want, dude? Seriously, you come here, I hate you. I have a boyfriend. You know I have a boyfriend. And then he says, give me a kiss. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna give you a kiss. Where in the hell did you think that, hey, if I come pick up my ex-boyfriend who has a new boyfriend in my rake-mobile, he's gonna give me a kiss? Bitch, no, I'm not, okay? Bitch, no, I'm not. I say, no, I'm not gonna give you a kiss. So I turn around and I walk my ass away. However, he proceeds to follow me to my doorstep. He follows me to my doorstep. So I'm like walking, you know, doing my own thing. His ass comes up behind me, he hugs me, and like grabs me and like as if he's trying to like take me, you know what I mean? And I'm like trying to get his hands off me, so I get his hands off me and I look at him, I'm like, dude, this is an actual representation, you know, accurate. I was like, dude, what the fuck do you want? And he's like, I want you, Jeremy. I know you love me so much. That's why you came out here. And I was like, no, I came out here because you threatened to out me to my own family. That's why I came out here, not because I'm insanely in love with you. Who are you? And then he says, just wait, Jeremy. Just wait. And I'm like, what? And then he comes closer to me, he's like, come in my van. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna go into your van. When he said my van, he literally said my van. And that does not make his ethos any better than it was before. So I'm like, no, I'm not going in your car. And he's like, listen, if you get in my car, we can drive around, talk, and get caught up. And I was like, I'm not gonna get in this creepy ass van with you, drive around my neighborhood so you can talk to me about how much you love me and how much I apparently love you. No. So it's like, whatever. So I start to walk, and as soon as I grab the door to like go back inside, he like grabs my hand and like where my hand's on the doorknob, you know, and he's like, don't go inside. I'm like, don't tell me what to do. I'm like, I push him off. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. So I try to open the door, and he says, just wait, Jeremy. And he literally, you know those cartoons where people are angry and they like stomp their feet and like walk away? Like he literally fucking did that. So he turned his ass around and then started stomping his big ass feet back to his little minivan. And before he got in, I was just looking. I was like, with my door open, you know, I was like, And then he said, Jeremy, just wait. And then he shut the door and he literally fucking left. He literally fucking left. So I was like, what the fuck happened? So I went back inside. And then he called me again. Of course, I blocked him. So his number's blocked. It's still currently blocked right now. And haven't heard from him since. So yeah, here's the thing though. The thing I still don't understand to this day is, how does he know where I live? Like, how did he find out that I lived here? Like, out of everywhere you can find in my city, you come here. Like, we never went to my house. Never even gave you an idea of where I lived. So like, but what the fuck? So I have no clue how he found out. I have no clue where he is in life. For all I know, maybe he got a better van. You know, maybe he sold his little minivan, his Kendrick Lamar van, and he got like a Toyota or something, you know, Toyota Corolla. Those are great. So yeah, I haven't talked to him since. Haven't seen how he looked like. Don't know. Can't relate. It's canceled. But yeah, so that's basically my story time. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed it, because I didn't. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm planning on getting a camera. A better camera, of course, because I feel like if I'm gonna get studio lights, girl, the next thing I gotta get is a better camera. So once I get the better camera, my videos will be poppin'. So just wait until then. Once we get there, it'll be great. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up or a like, whatever you call it. Make sure to subscribe. I finally reached 5,000 subscribers. It's a great number. I feel amazing. But yeah, make sure you guys click like, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a cute comment. And yeah, I will see you guys next week, and bye. Woo!